This Valentine's Day, Wildcat fans have reason to celebrate. Highlights from UK's big win over South Carolina.
Our neighborhood is going to remember this forever. It's a great neighborhood. We never have problems around here, but for what reason, something went wrong.
Tonight, neighbors are shocked and saddened at the death of a husband and wife in Scott County.
Today is a first alert severe weather day, mainly because of the cold now, but we'll likely track more rounds of snow through the area tonight. At least some snow showers and snow squalls. And then tomorrow night, early on your Monday, another system threatens the area. I'll take a closer look.
Tracking, alerting, protecting. WKYT News starts now with First Alert Weather.
Hope you're staying warm on this chilly Valentine's Day. Good evening. I'm Christine Kennedy. Most of the snow is moved out of central Kentucky, and now we're preparing for a frigid night. That's why today is a first alert severe weather day here at WKYT. We have reporters covering the wintry weather across the bluegrass. We begin tonight with meteorologist Jim Caldwell. He is taking a closer look at what we can expect in the next few hours.
And it looks like, Kristen, we'll continue to see on again, off again snow showers throughout the area. Out in eastern Kentucky, it continues, where I have seen reports of 1, 2, and even 3 inches of snow accumulating down there, especially in some of those higher elevations. We'll likely track more in from the northwest tonight here in Lexington as well. Again, we're not all going to get in on that action, but when you do, it could quickly cover the ground again for you as we head through the nighttime hours. The bigger deal for tonight will be the wind chill advisory. We likely see some of our wind chill readings go well below 0. We're talking maybe 5. Some spots could go as much as 10 below tonight. And this really kicks in from midnight to 10 o'clock tomorrow morning. Current temperatures out there right now showing up in the teens here in Lexington, Mount Sterling, Frankfort. Look at 16 coming in from Covington. You factor in those gusty winds, and it feels like single digits here. And this air is coming your way, southern and eastern parts of Kentucky. That's our main threat for today. We'll take you hour by hour, at least up until the 11 o'clock hour. You're seeing more negative numbers coming over our area. The thing we're going to focus in on a little more for the full weathercast coming up in a few minutes is the winter storm watch that goes into effect late tomorrow night, really early on Monday morning, and runs through Tuesday for the potential of accumulating snow. We'll take a closer look at that coming up in just a few minutes. Right now, of course, we've got a crew out and about checking on all the weather conditions. Let's go now to our Mike Linden, who is live outside right now for more of our team coverage.
Well, Jim, it is cold out here, to say the least, as you just said, with temperatures in the teens and the feels like temperature even colder than that. And as we're losing daylight here by the minute, it's just getting worse and worse as to how it feels. I have on several layers, but that wind just cuts right through you. As you can see next to me, those gusts of wind, they've since calmed down a little bit. The tree's still blowing in the wind, and it's very deceptive looking. I mean, I have a blue sky behind me right now with some clouds, but it looks very nice, at least inside looking out. So today, a good Valentine's Day if you opted maybe for the hot chocolate as opposed to the regular chocolate. Now, of course, the Wildcats, a big win against South Carolina, and I was at Rupp Arena to talk to some of those fans leaving the game, because when they went to the game, it was pretty wild, a lot of snow, but big changes when that game let out. Here's what some of the fans had to say.
We screamed because it was freezing.
Yeah. I like snow and whiteout myself. I prefer it when you have to stay home.
When I came in, my hair was perfect, and right now my hair is not perfect. That's a problem for me.
Well, you certainly want to dress appropriately for this kind of weather. Again, I have several layers on: gloves, hat, and many layers on beneath what I'm wearing. So you want to be sure that if you have to be outside at all, let alone today, but into the next few days here, that you're dressed appropriately, because it's not only going to be uncomfortable, but we're nearing on dangerous cold. So dress appropriately if you need to be outside. It's still the winter after all. Live in Lexington, Mike Linden, WKYT.
Come on back inside, Mike. Thank you. Just like Mike and Jim mentioned, we are expecting a big drop in temperatures later this evening. That drop could cause the roads to become very slick. We continue our winter weather team coverage with WKYT's Garrett Weimer, who's in Scott County, where crews are already out pre-treating those roads. Garrett?
Here in Scott County, crews have been busy since early this afternoon laying down salt to help prevent black ice. Since the snow stopped, the foreman here says the sun has helped them out, melting much of the snow that started to stick. He also says the wind has helped dry off the roadways as well. Even with those conditions helping clear the roads to this point, crews say it was still important for them to get a layer of salt down quickly this afternoon because of just how cold it's expected to get later.
We didn't want to wait too long this afternoon. If you wait too long, you will lose whatever sun that you have there, and we want to go on and start getting it off of our roadways, and then it makes it better evening. It's a whole lot safer. The faster you react, it makes it a whole lot safer.
Abshire says they'll continue to monitor the roads tonight as the sun goes down and the temperatures continue to drop. That's a process they'll continue tomorrow into Monday as well. Live in Scott County, Garrett Weimer, WKYT.
Remember, if you did see snow today, you can help us track it from your own backyard. Send us your eyewitness pictures using the hashtag WKYTRulesWinter. And don't forget, you can find the latest closings, delays, and weather information on WKYT.com. We now know the name of the husband and wife found dead in a home on Cherry Hill Drive in Scott County today. Scott County Coroner John Goebel says Scott Caldwell shot his wife Rebecca, then himself this morning. Hillary Thornton talked to neighbors, shocked and saddened.
Just after 9 o'clock on Saturday morning, Georgetown police say they received a call about a shooting at this home on Cherry Hill Drive.
I observed a lot of lights and a lot of law enforcement around my house. I didn't know what to think, but soon I saw the tape you was pulling around their property. I know something was not good.
A sight that neighbors who did not want to show their face on camera say is not common for the usually quiet neighborhood.
Our neighborhood is going to remember this forever. It's a great neighborhood. We never had problems around here, but for what reason something went wrong.
Once at the home, officers found both a man and woman who had been shot. The Scott County coroner was then called to the scene. Georgetown police say while it is still very early on in their investigation, they are calling the shooting here on Cherry Hill Drive a murder-suicide.
It's a tragedy, you know, right on Valentine's Day, something like this to go wrong.
The coroner says the two people found dead were married. Investigators say there were others in the home, but could not specify on how many people or their ages.
It's a puzzle that I can't get out of my mind now. What in the world went that wrong?
In Scott County, Hillary Thornton, WKYT.
We interviewed Scott Caldwell several times in the last few years. Caldwell lost his mother, father, sister, and brother-in-law in a Christmas Eve wreck in Knox County back in 2012. Police said the driver of the car that hit his families was drunk at the time of the crash. We talked with Caldwell last fall. He was busy organizing a 5K in his family's memory. The proceeds from the 5K went toward autism research and engineering scholarships. A Central Kentucky high school basketball team had some frightening moments last night when their bus crashed on I-75. The wreck happened around 11 last night near the 80-mile marker. State police in Madison County say students from the Madison Southern High School basketball team were heading home from their game when a Honda drove off the road, swerved, and hit their bus. The driver of the Honda went to UK hospital with life-threatening injuries. A few people on the bus also went to the hospital with minor injuries.
Oftentimes we find that the secondary collision, much like tonight, can be the most dangerous collision involved. So we do urge people while you're driving down the road to just be vigilant.
Right now, police are trying to figure out what caused the driver of the Honda to wreck. UK's Dance Blue is celebrating 10 years of dancing for the kids this weekend. The 24-hour dance marathon raises money for UK's pediatric cancer clinics. The marathon started at 2 this afternoon at Memorial Coliseum and runs until 2 tomorrow. You can go by anytime to show your support and make a donation.